Look at this. Everyone's young and Scottish. There's Iron Brew on the tables. We've arrived. Young and Scottish, man. Yous are lucky. Young people. I think I still class myself as young, you know? I'm 30. I like to think that's still young. I think that's important to hold on to, you know? There'll be young people in this room that'll think 30, I'm old. I'm not. Life goes on for ages. It never ends. If you're a young person, 30 isn't old. If you are young, young is all you have at the minute. Just time. You're 16, can't get alcohol, you've got none of your own, you've got time. That's what you've got. You've got to use it. I think young people at the minute, like, especially for me, in this world we live in with social media, everything's a rush at the minute. You look at like pop stars and reality TV stars and everyone's a millionaire by 21 and you think you need it straight away. You don't. You're young. If you're like 25 or younger in this room, you have no idea how young you are. Do it wrong. Life, mess up. I was going to swear there, but I'm not allowed. Which seems ironic in front of teenagers in Glasgow, but we'll mess up. If you're 25 or younger, do what you want. Punch the person sat next to you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You could go to prison for 2 years. You'd get out. You're still eligible for a young person's rail card. You're so young. Just enjoy life. You've got to just do what's right. You'll know it up here. That's why this is so important. The fact that you're here means whatever way you decide to take your life, you're doing it right. Hold on to that. That's how you got here. And then you can just wait till you can get old and it gets a bit worse. But then you can be mad. It's fun. Yeah. I used to be scared of getting old. I look at my mum and my dad now. I'm jealous of them. They're 70. They don't care anymore. They don't want a photo for Instagram. My dad's only got 2 teeth. He doesn't care anymore. This sums up my parents. Before we start, I'll just tell you how the joy of getting old. My mum and dad just don't care. Last Easter, I went home to surprise my mum and dad. And it was a Saturday night. I never get Saturday nights off work. I'm doing stand-up. Had the Saturday night off, so I go to my mum and dad's house. It's late at night. I'm trying to surprise them. I walk into the house, right? 8 o'clock at night. My mum and dad are sat watching television. Standard Saturday night behaviour. However, my mum and dad were not sat on the sofa, okay? My mum and dad were sat in office chairs facing away from the television, okay? I walk in and I go, Mum, what are you doing? And my mum said, we're watching The Voice. I'm playing along at home. They were sat facing a wall until they heard a singer that they liked. My mum made the noise and just do it. Everyone here, you've achieved something. Hold on to that. Can we have a round of applause for all that are here tonight? Winners, nominees, parents. I'm now going to go into the scripted material, much to the signer's delight. You're welcome. Okay, 2018 has been Scotland's biggest ever celebration of young people, and tonight we're here to recognise and pay tribute to those 11 to 26-year-olds who are making a difference in their community through volunteering, the arts, entertainment and everything else in between to help create a more positive perception of young people in Scotland. The event itself was even co-designed by a delivery panel of young people, many of which I've met. I hope you lots of selfies. So many selfies. I don't know what Snapchat is. I don't know. I don't understand it. Sorry, I've now lost my place trying to be funny and it's backfired terribly. This is why you should stay in school. Reading's a lot more difficult than you think. Be through volunteering, the arts, entertainment, everything else in between to help create a more positive section of young people in Scotland. And what a better way to celebrate Scotland's young people than on Scotland's National Day, St Andrew's Day, and during Scotland's Year of Young People 2018. After a lovely 3-course meal here in the SEC, we will make our way over to the Clyde Auditorium for the awards ceremony featuring a special performance from Max George and from the Glasgow Academy of Musical Theatre Arts. You will see a ticket on your place setting. Have a little look through your ticket. Keep that in a safe place and hold on to this, as you'll need it to gain entry into the auditorium. The ticket will also tell you your seats and your seat numbers. Now, let's hear some noise for the real stars of the evening. Give a round of applause for our finalists. Lovely, thank you. Okay, we'll be announcing the winners later on, but before all that, we've got a few people here from who are integral to why we are all here. Please put your hands together when I get to the end of the sentence to make their own personal welcome. We have the editor at the Sunday Mail, Brenda McGinty, from title sponsor Stephen Brown Art Artists, Stephen Brown, and Young Scot representative and chair of the judging panel, Rosanna Hussain. Please make them feel welcome.